One of my favorite things about Vision Pro is watching content. The screen quality is just so good, and I've tested quite a few different apps to watch YouTube, movies, etc. And that experience has gotten a little bit better today with a new update from CineUltra. Let's get right into it. CineUltra is a cloud streamer, so I have to be on the same network as my device that is holding those movies. In this case, my laptop, which we can see is right here, and it is on. I've already connected to the server. I want to show you what that looks like. Here, we have the Michael Himmelstein folder. And these are all my shared folders. And the way that works on the computer itself is, in my settings, I just have to turn on SMB file sharing. It gives me an IP address. I plug that into CineUltra, and that's it. So let's get into it and see what that really looks like. I download the new Dune 3 trailer. It went right into my downloads folder, and we can see. So I'll click on it. And now we have a 4K trailer playing with no latency. It looks perfect, but it gets even better. We're going to go into this new environment called CineUltra. And now look at this. We are in this giant IMAX theater, and it looks amazing. The resolution, I mean, it just, you can't see pixels. It looks like I'm sitting in a real theater right now. I can still see my hands, but the theater's a little bright, so let's turn that down a bit. There we go. And even though the lights are totally off, I can still see the vague shadows of the seats. And if we look over here to the left, notice as it gets brighter on this screen, we see that light reflected on the seats here. So it's a really realistic feeling there. And we can do all sorts of different things here. If we have a 3D file, we can go ahead and set that on. We can even do AI 3D, and in real time, it is turning this into a 3D view. And honestly, it looks really good. I am not sure I could even tell the difference between this versus a real 3D file. This AI stuff is getting so good for real-time 3D conversion. I'm going to turn that all the way up. And you probably can't tell watching on your 2D screen, but yeah, this is really giving a nice depth to the content. But we can go ahead and turn that right off. We can even change the screen size. And right here, it's so weird because again, the environment looks so realistic. It's kind of messing with me that this like IMAX screen is getting smaller than it should be, but I want to keep that at max because that just looks great. And we can also add a bit of a curve to the screen as well. Watch how that top part curves in and out. I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights back on in this room just to make it a little bit easier for you to see this environment as well. And notice how we can actually change our position in this IMAX theater. It's going to be way up in the front. Now, if I'm in an IMAX, I prefer to be way back in those seats. So we can go step by step and try to find a spot that feels right. And if we go all the way back, that's what it looks like there. And I kind of like the back row here, almost the back row, but this looks fantastic. And we can even change little things like the angle that we're sitting in. So this is kind of the default 0 degrees. And if we want to be, if I'm lying on my back now, I'm kind of like head on the pillow. It's great that I can like be kind of in bed watching this whole environment. But as I sit back up, I'll go ahead and go back to 0. And there we go. And look at that. We can even float above the theater, which, I don't know, this doesn't really make sense to me. I think I would prefer to be way down here. And there you go. CineUltra updated with the IMAX environment for Vision Pro. Looks fantastic. If you guys like these kinds of updates, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.